Right, Damstraw, death sentence. 1 down, solo stealth, let's do it. This is a how to do it guide for people who got it in the sale. So yeah, let's get the contract and do it. This is obviously a voiceover because doing the mission and talking at the same time is very hard. So yeah, let's do this. It's loading in. This is my 4th attempt at doing this voiceover because every other time I don't know whether I've had my mic muted or whether it's just not working, but yeah, 4th time's the charm, I hope. Let's do it. We're getting in there. Load it, load it, load it, load it. I obviously play PS4. I'm sorry for not being a PC player. I do have a PC and I do play it on PC, but I'm not as good. I'm not bad either, but I'm not good. Right, so come around the left of the building, check for this door. If you see the door there, put your mask on and pick the lock. Pretty easy so far. Shoot this guard, or as I just, what you call it? I forgot what the word is for what I've just done there. But you know, grab that package if it's there if you want. Check for civs. If the civs spawn, get back in. Aha, that's the word. Dominate the guard if you can. Just makes life a tad bit easier, because then you have a hostage and it makes your hostage count look better. Yes. But I'm just checking cameras to 1, mark everybody in the place for a second, and 2, to pass time while I wait for the civs to move. If you were in the exact same part as me there and he's just getting along, if you sprint at the right time, he will not spot you, but you know, but you can get along. He will start though. So here I have E9mm out, swap to the judge, searches in the rooms. Right there I just looked and saw the alarm, which is spawned in 1 of 4 places. If you need to, go back in time and look for that. Here I was just waiting. It's in this room, by the way. But here I was just waiting and marking guards, using a bit of 6th sense, trying to get everyone marked who I could. So I saw there was one there, and I knew any second somebody was going to come upstairs, which made my life easier. And speak of the devil, here she comes. Manager walked up, slowly, closely followed by a guard. Once I realised that manager came up first, ruined my plan a bit, so I had to move back behind this printer. So, a photocopier or whatever it is. Yeah, it made it a bit more annoying as well, due to the fact she was stood in front of me, to make it a tad harder. So she's about to walk into that other little office room right now. So I shot the guard, and if I'd never used the judge, I'd have probably got away with it this run. But I used the judge. She sees him dead in the floor, and to alert everybody in the room. That was fail number 1. I just press my ECM jammer and restart. Yep, fail number 1. Next attempt. Let's load. Please, dear God, SHAREfactory gods, please make this voiceover work. Because if I have to record this for a 5th time, and I've spent over an hour recording, I will not be happy. Here I was just checking assets, because I thought I'd never checked there before, even though I've done this heist about 50 times. I'd never checked in the asset, so I was seeing whether I could put icons in there or not. If I could, it would make life easier. So once again, move around the left of the building, check for the door, as last time was. It was there. Put my crybaby mask on, pick lock that. Do not miss this person this many times, otherwise you are a bad player. I am a bad player. So answer the pager. I think I missed a package. Yeah, that package there. I do see it, I just ignored it. So I placed this drill, and still, after the 4 or 5 attempts I've done at recording this, after checking SIDS, I could never tell whether it's the drill that makes me fail this, or a bit of cracked glass. But this time I'm going to be looking in the main room, because as I run around this fail, I noticed the front window smashed, but I didn't hit him. The part that didn't make sense all the way through is, to me though, I hit the girl, and the glass still cracked. Here I was a bit late at shooting. Never kill somebody in this hallway unless you really have to, because otherwise if another guard walks up or manager walks up, they see that body, instantly get alerted, you've lost your mission, because everyone in the main room sees. So this is the part I don't understand. I shoot, that glass gets smacked, but I cannot see the main room. I don't know whether you could see it there or not, but I just come down, and this is the part where it fails. So it's all of a sudden alerted, and then everyone inside alerted. And at this minute, I didn't know what's going on. So I just see the police detected a broken window. So I run round, and all of a sudden that's cracked as well, which I couldn't understand. So I don't know what's going on with that attempt. The first attempt would have been, I could have done it first try if I'd never used the judge shotgun and I just used the cavity. But you know, he goes, try 3. No, it was hardly a try, it goes by very fast. So when it spawns, yeah, ready up. Take a while to start this up, I think, or was that the next attempt? I know this sort of stuff now because of the amount of times I've been doing this. Yeah, this time. Oh no, it's next time. I forget to skip next time, and then I stand still for like 3 seconds. I know what I was doing. So this time, moved down the side, and annoyingly, the door did not spawn. So I just restarted, because that would mean cameras were active, which would make life harder. Although, on this last attempt where I finally do it, even though I've just restarted, cameras don't spawn this time either, but I still managed to do it. So it doesn't make that big of a difference. It can be a big difference if there's cameras in the hallways and stuff upstairs, and like 3 in the main room, which makes it even harder. But yeah, so this is what I was on about. I just don't skip it at all, which is weird. And then just drop down here. Wait, what? No, I stand still for a couple of seconds, finally walk forward, and I walk around, notice the door's not there again, which gets annoying. But I just think I'm going to try it, because I've never done it with that door not being there. So I run up, lockpick, and sure enough, guard right there, shoot him and knock that vent off, which made me think, can I chuck body through there if I shoot it on the other side? So I shoot that guard, answer this pager, run to get that pager, and when that person got alerted, which turns out to be the manager, I was scared for my life, because I was just thinking, please don't be a guard in that room watching out that window, because usually there is. Not usually, sometimes there is. Thankfully it was the manager. I just sit her down, tie her up, and I very nearly get spotted. A millisecond longer and I'd have been spotted. And somehow that camera's there, and she didn't get detected once. I couldn't understand. So I bag him up just in case, put him behind the copier or printer, whatever it is. Bag him as well, and I just chucked him there. And I very nearly had a bad run here. I nearly made it 5 attempts, because I forget to get the key card off the manager, and don't do that till very close to the time. Here I got a bit annoyed because I thought, am I going to have to wait for him to do an entire loop? And for some reason, magical reason, as soon as I thought that, he turns around and walks straight up the stairs. So here I was just seeing whether I could knock that part off. If you can, you could just start chucking the jewellery from this upstairs safe through there, which I think would be quite cool. So I boost him out here with the judge and answer his pager. and I ended up having to ECM rush the main room because if I didn't, the cameras would have phoned police straight away. So place my ECM right here, leg it in, try to get as many down as possible, and some weird luck lets me do this mission. If I didn't have luck, this mission wouldn't have worked. So I shout them down, shoot him. I know there's a couple of seconds before his pager goes, so I shout them all down and hope that they won't stand up. And I see that was flashing, so as soon as I was just thinking, as soon as his page is gone, I need to place an ECM, which I do. I place the ECM, which was the worst spot I've ever placed, because in the time lapse of when I'm getting things, I think it's a time lapse anyway, but I very nearly accidentally activate feedback over there on that glass part. So I shoot her and run out because I don't care as much about the civilians inside as I do outside. Civilians inside only have 2 exits right now, but the outside ones could run straight out the map and ruin this entire mission for me. This is where I realise I don't have the manager thing when I nearly hit that glass. So I've been very careful, and surprisingly I didn't hit that glass behind them. Reload my judge, get double kill that, and shoot her in the corner. And this is where I realised about the key card. Run up. I couldn't see it, but I picked it up anyway. That's one spot the key card thing could spawn. It doesn't spawn there, it spawns behind the desk sometimes. It could also spawn there, at the bottom of the stairs, or here, where it was for me. So here I was just looking at the camera and just getting so happy about being able to do it. And then in this just now becomes Bank Moving Simulator. Obviously, not obvious, but for some reason I just don't get all loot because I couldn't be washed. So yeah, I think this is where I get the glass, get this bag, and then I think I'm probably gonna just speed this part up because it's gonna be. I don't think you want to watch me move 12 more bags. Right, I'll be back when this is done. Bye. So there you go. There's the way I did Diamond Star and some of my fails. If you guys did enjoy, please hit the like button and subscribe button, and also hit the little notification bell so you never missed out on an upload.